What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. As many of you guys know, I have a countdown going on my channel right now until my first ever bodybuilding show, which is gonna be October 14th, or that was the planned first show. So this is actually my first show because we added this show a little bit later, but I had already started the series, already had the countdown going. I said, screw it, rather than changing things up, let's keep the countdown going to that big show in Seattle, which is I think the second largest WNBF show on the West Coast, which I'm very excited about, but also very nervous about because that means it's gonna be very, very competitive. But hey, we're gonna bring the best package we can. But I do have a show actually tomorrow. So this is gonna be like a little show day vlog. Well, I guess 2-day vlog, because today's Friday. I'm gonna show you guys what I eat, basically prepping for the show. And then the show day actually tomorrow will be its own video. And then on Sunday, we'll continue the countdown to the WNBF show in Seattle, which will be 2 weeks out as of this weekend. But today we're just gonna go through a full day of eating. I did shave everything last night, so I actually drove up to Dayton to visit Katie to have her help me shave my back and my butt, because you need to be completely shaven. I've never been completely clean shaven. I do use like an electric razor for my chest and arms and stuff, but I've never used like an actual razor to shave everything. So my body feels like really weird. It's hard to explain, but it's like everything's like smooth, like the clothes just like slide off your skin. It's a unique feeling for sure, but that's because we have our spray tan later at 5 p.m., which I'm very kind of nervous to get. I think I'm more nervous about the spray tan than I am the show itself, because I've never gotten a spray tan before. I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa, but it's part of the process. But yeah, without further ado, I'll show you guys breakfast. So meal number 1 of the day, we have 300 grams of russet potato with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Then we have 4 ounces of chicken tenderloin. We're gonna have 1 pack of rice cakes. This is the apple cinnamon flavor. We're gonna have 10 grams of peanut butter. And then of course, we're watching the best show on YouTube, Good Mythical Morning. But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and just take you guys through the day today. I do need to do a little bit of grocery shopping because we got the meal plan for the rest of the day as well as tomorrow from the coach. And it is, let's see, mostly potatoes, chicken, rice cakes, some Rice Krispie treats to pump up on stage, maybe Rice Krispie cups, or sorry, not Rice Krispie cups, Reese's cups to pump up on stage. And also we need some cereal for tonight. But yeah, I'll figure I'll just take you guys through the day today, film some things here and there before the show day tomorrow. Here you go. I mean, how cute is she? A little tortellini. You a little tortellini? Alrighty, but we just got back from the grocery store because we had to pick up a few things because my coach sent me over basically my show day protocol. So exactly how we're gonna basically plan out meals before the show, during the show, all that kind of stuff. But I'll show you guys what we got right here. So first thing, yes, it's actually funny enough, it's my mom's birthday tomorrow. So we had to pick up some flowers for her, some of her favorite coffee, Junior Mints, and then she's a big fan of coffee. So we got this mocha chip from Grater's, which once again, this is gonna be on my post-show cheat day. Not this flavor, but Grater's itself. By far my favorite ice cream. But for what I got, I had to pick up some chicken tenderloin because we're gonna have a little bit more chicken prepped up for tomorrow. The best chicken seasoning, this stuff right here, famous Dave's chicken rub, a little bit of seasoning there. We got some more peanut butter for our rice cakes, even more rice cakes, chocolate is goated. We have bananas over here, and then we got some of these peanut butters. So this is for the pre-show pump. Well, if I get to finals, I'll use these. And then I also have a bunch of Rice Krispies down here. So these will be the initial pump up. Those Rice Krispies, will pack some of those. But these guys, everyone knows that Reese's are better in shapes, but do you like pumpkin, Christmas tree, or Easter egg more? Personally, I really don't know which one I like more. I think I like the Christmas trees, Reese cups, just because I think it's a little bit more nostalgic. But the pumpkins are a close second, and for me, the Easter eggs are third. We got these, so if we win our class, then we go to the overall, and this is what I'll have before the overall when I step on stage to compete against the winners of all the other classes. And the last thing, we have these little salt packets. So they actually don't sell these. I just walked to McDonald's, asked for a water cup, and then fill this up with a bunch of salt packets. This is basically to help me, once again, get a pump before I step on stage. I'll have 1 or 2 salt packets with a Rice Krispie treat and some water before I actually start to pump up and get on stage. So I just went to McDonald's and grabbed, I don't even know, there's probably like 50 in there. I don't need 50, but I decided I might as well have more than we need. And yeah, that's a little, basically, pre-show grocery haul, even though I do already have some stuff here like potatoes. I do already have some chicken. I do already have some rice cake, stuff like that, but that was just to top things off and also get my mom her birthday presents. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and whip up a meal. I'll show you guys what I'm eating, and I'm gonna put all this away. And it's time for meal number 2 of the day. We're having 4 meals, all very, very similar, but this meal comes out to be 300 grams of russet potato with a little bit of olive oil spray, as well as a little bit of salt and pepper. Then we have our chicken over here, well seasoned. They're gonna do 7 of these caramel rice cakes, and then also 10 grams of our natural cream peanut butter. And this is about 130 grams of carbs. We're gonna have even more carbs in my next meal and my last meal. Those I think might be upwards of 200, because the goal today is now bumped up to 600 grams of carbs. We're gonna see how I feel, take photos probably after that 3rd meal, photos before I get my tan, go get my tan, have my last meal, and then take more photos and kind of see what the game plan is. We already kind of have tomorrow outlined, but today we're gonna bump the carbs up just because my body's basically been putting those to pretty good use, it seems like. We are definitely feeling a little bit more full, but still very, very lean. And we wanna, once again, make sure we fill out the muscles the best we can for the show day tomorrow. But without further ado, yeah, I'm gonna dig into this. I'll probably see you guys at meal number 3. Also, we need to put our black sheets on the bed because when we go get a spray tan, we're gonna come back and I don't want to ruin my sheets. So I got black towels, black sheets, even like black pants and shirts to wear today so the spray tan doesn't get everywhere. But yeah, we're gonna do that. I also need to actually, apparently you're supposed to use nail polish, like clear nail polish on your nails so you don't get spray tan stains on your nails. So I need to do that as well. There's all these like little things that I had no idea about when I first got into this bodybuilding thing or decided I was gonna do a show. So today's kind of been crazy as far as making sure I got everything in, in check, under control. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna dig in and more carbs. And also the crazy thing is, as much food I've been eating the last couple of days, like upwards of 3,000 calories, 500 grams of carbs on Wednesday, 500 yesterday, 600 today, I still feel like a bottomless pit. So that's unfortunate, but it's a part of the process. Once again, staying this lean. And once again, we have 4 shows in a row, so I'm probably gonna have this feeling for a while. I'm kind of used to it at this point, just managing it the best I can. But yeah, I definitely feel like I could just eat this meal, eat more. But once again, that's not the case. We're spreading everything out. At this point, we're going for a look. I don't care how I feel at this point. I just want to once again get up on stage with the best package I can. And that's what we're gonna do. So I'll see you guys in the next meal. Peace. And we have officially made the bed with black sheets. So I do have 1 extra pillow because I like to sleep with 3 pillows, but only came with 2 bed pillows or pillow sheets, as you can see right there. So I need to find, hopefully we have an old one in the house that my mom doesn't care if we get some spray tan on it. Then we have all of our stuff. So we have a black sock because when we go get our spray tan, we need to cover up our junk. Then we have our 2, oh, there's a little bug. Oh, look at that, ew, bug, stink bug. That's going down the toilet. Sorry, little guy. But yeah, we also have our 2 trunks. So I have classic and bodybuilding trunks. So the bodybuilding ones are the ones I've shown you guys on the channel. They're very, very small, quite revealing. And we have our bodybuilding ones, which are all black and they cover up a little bit more. And they have this kind of like a bedazzled look or a little bit shiny. Honestly, I just kind of picked them out because I thought they looked good and they end up being like a little bit shiny, but it is what it is. We've got our nail polish we need to put on before we go get our tan. And we also have our black silk pants and shirt because they recommend having some sort of silk and not cotton to minimize the rubbing of the actual tan once you have it on. So I need to pack up all that stuff. That's gonna come with me to the check-in. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Also got black flip-flops right there. And then our backpack. Yeah, once again, this is my first time doing everything, so I'm kind of curious. I did shave everything last night. No deodorant, no moisturizers, because when you get spray tan, it needs to come on or go on just like bare skin. That's been exfoliated all week. I think I get my like base tan today, and I get my face and another tan tomorrow, as well as some oil. But yeah, once again, I just want to take you guys through this experience with me. First time doing a show. Obviously, there's a lot, but hopefully this first show lets me kind of feel more prepared for the second show when I go to Seattle. Okay, I've done this once before. I know how this goes. I'm not going to stress it. But the biggest thing is once we get to this show tomorrow is the timing of everything is going to be kind of crazy. So I'm going to do my best to once again keep you guys updated and vlog that entire experience. But I don't have Isaac with me. Katie will not be backstage. She'll be out in the crowd. So I might give her this camera for out in the crowd footage. And I'll have my little vlog camera or even my iPhone to get some stuff backstage. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and do some computer work. Got some editing to do as well as a client check-in, or actually 2 client check-ins. And then trying to think. Yeah, then we'll have another meal, then we'll head down and get our spray tan. Currently whipping up meal number 3 of the day. It is gonna be pretty much the exact same as the last meal, except we're gonna have an entire sleeve of chocolate rice cakes. Yes, all 14 of these, because my coach wants me to get in about 500 grams of carbs before I go get my tan. And in order to take photos before I go get my tan in about 45 minutes, I need to have those carbs now. So I was gonna split up into 5 meals, but just with the time, trying to go down there, get my tan, take photos before that, take photos after that, all kind of stuff. We're doing all in one. So we're also gonna have, once again, 10 grams of our peanut butter. We're gonna have 4 ounces of chicken breast, which we have right here, and then our 300 grams of potatoes are in air fryer right now. So I think it's gonna be about 225 grams of carbs this meal. I need to leave for my tan in about an hour. I need to take photos for my coach about 45 minutes after this meal. So we're gonna whip all this up, go get my tan, and then have my last meal. But yeah, hopefully we're looking a little bit more crispy. I guess not a little bit more crispy, a little more filled out for my coach. Potentially maybe more carbs in the evening. I need to flip my potatoes, maybe more carbs. I already plan on having like another, I think almost 150 grams of carbs in that meal number 4, but that might be bumped up depending on how all these progress photos go and the progress photos after my tan. But we'll see. Right now, it's just a game of basically manipulating carbs and hydration and sodium to give me the best look on stage tomorrow. And that's the goal. So let's get to it. And it is time to go get our tan. I have my posing trunks in here because I think they need to actually like check those and make sure they're like of like regulation or something. I don't know, so we got those in there. I also did, obviously you can't see, but my nails do have a clear coat on them because apparently the spray tan can stain your nails really bad. I got my backpack because we've got some silk pants and shirts to wear. Basically, once the tan's set, we don't want it to like rub, so cotton rubs it, so we had to get some silk stuff to wear. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure how much I'm able to film because basically a bunch of people are gonna be naked getting tanned. So it very well might be like a, hey, I'll see you guys after the tan, and then I am tan. I might film a little bit because we do have a what's it called, competitors meeting afterwards. But yeah, as far as the actual tanning process, not sure how much I'm able to film. I'll try to film a little bit for you guys, but worst case, yeah, they tell me I can't, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards, that kind of thing. All right, so we officially have our tan. As expected, they did not let me bring the camera into the tanning room. But we've got the tan, we got one little coat over the face and then the body, but they said it's gonna be darker in the morning, and then we're gonna actually put the bronzer on. So it's very light right now. Obviously show you guys when we get home, like a full physique check. And I need to take more progress photos. But yeah, very mild so far. We got the all black fit on to try to keep any sort of like staining to a minimum. Except if it rubs off when you sleep and stuff like that, they'll fix in the morning, and then that's when you actually get your dark coat and face. So for now, we're just gonna chill out. I'll say, what are you eating? Potatoes? We got Jordan over here, also fellow Dixie Club. He's got this hoodie on. So he's got, what do you got? Potatoes?
400 grams. I know potatoes.
Yeah, he's on the potato grind. Well, he's potato and rice. I'm potato and rice cakes. But outside that, he's, how many carbs are you in so far today?
I have 644 total today.
So
right now I'm like
450?
500.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so we're carbing up. We're just waiting for check-ins now because we got our tans done, letting those dry, and then, yeah, once again, it's mild. I feel like it's not too bad. We'll see what it looks like later in the morning. It's supposed to get darker, and then we'll do a bronze. But, yeah, now we just hang out till check-ins. Alrighty, guys, so we are tanned up. We're checked in for classic because that's based on height, but for bodybuilding, it's based on weight. And I thought I was gonna be a lightweight for sure, which is like I think 143 to 154, which I wake up every morning like 150. But today I've been eating so many carbs, I weighed in at 156. So right now we're actually trying to lose some weight. I feel like a wrestler trying to lose some weight. So I'm on the treadmill, walking. But the hard part is I got my tan, so like I feel like I can't break a huge sweat and just sit in a sauna and sweat it out. But I do have 2 hours, so check-ins from 6 to 8. It's currently 6:23. So I'm going to spit my water, or like just spit, hopefully go to the bathroom a few times, number 1, and maybe potentially work up a number 2, take a shit, and then lose some weight so I can weigh in below 154 and be a lightweight on stage. Otherwise, I think I'd be like, if I weigh in at 156, I'd be competing guys that can weigh up to like 160, like what, 5 pounds maybe, something like that. So right now, we're trying to lose 2 pounds. I texted coach and see what he's gonna say, but my guess is just walk, take a piss, hopefully take a shit, and then reweigh myself. But yeah, for now we're gonna walk on the treadmill, and I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully we make the lightweights. Alrighty guys, so we're off the treadmill, talked to my coach, which once again, thank you Jeff for being very responsive. But we decided to get off the treadmill, go ahead, let just the bladder and my body work its way. We got about an hour and a half because it is 6:43 right now, and we have until 8. So basically I'm just gonna sit here, probably watch some YouTube, TikTok, wait until I either hopefully have to use the restroom and then re-weigh in, but also we are officially number 3. I honestly have no idea what the significance of that is. If it's like how you registered, I don't know. I guess I registered, but the thing is, I registered late for this, or later than I thought for this show. I don't know, but we're number 3. We are checked in for Classic right now. We did measure in at like just under 5'9", so we're in Class B for Classic. But right now we're trying to figure out bodybuilding, which is based on weight, and that's what I need to try weigh in for. So once again, just gonna hang around, hopefully use the restroom a few more times, see what happens. But worst case, once again, hey, we're in the middle weights rather than light weights, but we're still gonna bring the best package we possibly can. And once again, a warm-up show for Seattle is the big thing. But yeah, for now, hang out. I'll check with you guys when I officially get my class. All right, so we just wrapped up, Jordan and I. What class are you in?
Classic, True Novice B and Open Class C.
Open Class C, so I'll be in B, so I'll be a little bit under him. And then also bodybuilding, we made weigh-ins. So we had that 2 pounds we needed to drop, hung out for about an hour, used the bathroom. I think I was a little bit over, but the guy was really nice. He's like, dude, you're good. Because once I was like, I'm sorry, like, I can wait another half hour. He's like, no, you're fine. I think I was like probably 0.4 off. He's like, don't even look at the scale, and then gave it to me. Oh, excuse me. So we will be in lightweight tomorrow morning for bodybuilding, which is dope because I'm kind of worried I might be in middleweights, which I'll be at the very, very bottom of middleweights versus the top of lightweights. So very, very glad, a little bit of a weight lift off the shoulders. That'll be going in lightweight tomorrow morning. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna head home. Need to get more food and get more water now that I officially weighed in. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we are home. It is time for bed. We did have one more meal when we came back. 4 ounces of chicken tenderloin, 10 grams of peanut butter, and then 4 rice cakes. So just about 50 more grams of carbs, not the full 100. I think at the end of the day, maybe around 550 grams of carbs. But with, once again, the kind of hectic, having to wait around for the weigh-in, stuff like that, we wanted to just play a little cautious, play a little conservative, give 50 grams. We'll wake up tomorrow, do some more check-ins. But yeah, tan's definitely getting darker. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna be up at like 5 a.m. to start getting my meals in and my water, stuff like that. Probably head down to the venue around 7. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted about that. But yeah, see you guys in the morning. And it is now the morning of the show. It is about 5:30 a.m. on Saturday. As you can tell, the tan definitely got a bit darker throughout the night. Now I'm starting to look like that Oompa Loompa phase. But before we get going, I do go down and get my like second tan and like my face done more actually, which is gonna be kind of crazy, around 7:30. But meal 1, currently we are loading up on a little water. So we're gonna drink about 1 liter. This is 2.2 liters, so not the whole thing, about 1 liter of water. Then we're also gonna have 4 ounces of chicken breast, 200 grams of russet potato, 3 rice cakes, and then 10 grams of peanut butter. And that is what you see right here. I still need to measure out the peanut butter and stuff like that. But that's gonna be the first meal. Then we're actually gonna pack up a meal and have another meal after I get my tan. So I'm gonna get my tan around 7:30, have another meal around 8. I think I plan to step on stage around 10 for the first, for the pre-judging, step on stage around 10, and then we'll do maybe a little bit of pump up. But I do think I might be riding solo to the pre-judging as far as my family's got stuff going on. My dad's going golfing. Katie needs to study, all that kind of stuff. So pre-judging, I might go solo. Well, Jordan and some guys I know might be there. So I don't know how much stage footage I'll get of pre-judging, but my entire family will be there for the finals, which I'll definitely get more footage of. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get this meal in and then I'll just keep you guys posted. But yeah, it's show day. Meal 1 is down and now we're packing up our bag to take, oh my gosh, my hands are ridiculously dark. But we're packing up a bag of goodies to take down to the show with us. So I figured might as well show you guys what I'm gonna take with me. I don't think I'm gonna need all this, but I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. Real quick, what you guys see right here, obviously we have our food scale to measure things out. We have bands, bananas, we have honey. I don't think I'm gonna use honey. My coach might have me, but he doesn't have me at the moment. We got 2 whole sleeves of chocolate rice cakes, peanut butter. In this Tupperware container, we have some chicken, some more rice cakes. We've got our Rice Krispie treats, which we will be using, potentially Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah, 3 bananas, a bunch of salt in there that I stole from McDonald's. And then also down there, I think we have some clothes, like some black t-shirts and stuff. Do not need that on right now. And then we have a fanny pack, that's just with like my headphones, my mini camera in case I need that. And then my actual bag, which has, once again, a black towel for some dabbing, in case I get sweaty, something to sit on, and then my camera bag as well in there. But yeah, so that's kind of the stuff we're gonna be bringing. 3 bags, I guess, well, fanny pack, 2 bags, and then I guess hopefully if I do need anything, there's gonna be maybe other competitors that have something. Like I know Jordan's gonna be bringing, I think he said that he's gonna be bringing like honey, Rice Krispie treats as well, and some stuff like that. So I guess if worst case, I can find something. And we're bringing these 2 things of water, but we will be tracking that. So we're about 1 liter in with about 16 ounces with meal number 1, 12 ounces with the next meal. We'll do little bits here and there just to sip on it and stay hydrated, but not try to, once again, basically drown ourselves. So let's do sips throughout the day rather than actually trying to drink a ton of water. But yeah, we've got our jacket here, and now I basically get to hang out for about the next 15-20 minutes, listen to some Harry Potter. That is my go-to book on tape right now. So honestly, when I'm down there, if I'm bored, I'm gonna do that. But hopefully, pre-judging's pretty quick, and it seems like it might just be from like 10 to 11, and then I might just be able to come right back, because bodybuilding and classic are the first 2 divisions, I guess you call it, for the show. So I think I'm gonna go down there. Obviously, I'll get down there very, very early, like 7:30, but I might be home by like noon, and then have two more meals here before finals tonight. But once again, I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, that's all the stuff we're bringing down, just in case we need more carbs or the coach has any alterations to the plan. But right now, it's gonna be 1 more meal after pre-judging, or not pre-judging, 1 more meal after our tan, and then Rice Krispies, water, and salt before we pump up for our 2 classes, bodybuilding and classic physique. We officially got the second coat of tan on, and now I definitely am officially an Oompa Loompa. It is dark, so we'll let that dry. It is about 7:45, about 30 minutes before my next meal. We'll have 1 more meal, some water, and then as I mentioned, Rice Krispie treats, salt, and stuff to pump up. But yeah, slowly, once again, for me, my physique always takes a while to basically come alive in the morning. I always feel very flat, not full, not looking my best in the morning. So we're gonna once again let that kind of warm up, let the body warm up, let the food digest, stuff like that. But yeah, otherwise we are officially, yeah, very, very dark. But we're gonna head over to the convention center, because we're at the hotel now where we get our spray tans at convention center for like an athlete meeting, I think at 9 before the show starts at 10. But yeah, we are dark. Also, the one thing I forgot was utensils at home, but luckily the hotel, don't tell anyone, I stole these utensils from the hotel buffet thing, so I have those for when I need to like measure my peanut butter and stuff later. But yeah, also, I don't know if it's always the case, but I walked in the hotel lobby and just like walked right in the buffet, and I probably could have eaten. Obviously I'm not, but hey, if you're short on cash and want some food, go to a hotel buffet. Alrighty, we have made it backstage. We got the Dixie Club hanging out. We are basically just chilling until our client meeting, or not our client meeting, our competitors meeting. But we got our little stage set up. We got a towel, chair, pump cars, all that good stuff. They got bands and push-ups, push-up blocks for us. So yeah, right now we're just hanging out. Definitely gonna get glazed, I guess 15-20 minutes before we actually step on stage. We get a little bit of oil, touched up our tan. But yeah, for now we just wanna once again stay warm but not sweat. We did have meal number 2, which was 4 ounces of chicken, 10 grams of peanut butter, 3 rice cakes, and a banana. And then we're just gonna hang out, and then after I get my glaze on, I'm gonna do a Rice Krispie, 2 packets of salt, and a little bit of water. And from then on out, we're just kind of hanging out. And then, yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be very quick. It's not a huge show, so things will be moving pretty quick. I'll try to pick up the camera once or twice to film something, but worst case, it's just more of like a, okay, hey, maybe I pass this camera to someone in the crowd, Larry out there, to get some footage for the, what we'll call the, what's it called? What's like the initial round? Pre-judging. And then for the finals, I'll have Emma or my family or someone else out there to get actual footage. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be focusing too much on vlogging. I'm gonna focus on getting the pump and the look right. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alrighty, and just like that, pre-judging is done, and that was quite the whirlwind. So a few things to break down as far as how that works. Well, let me go ahead and get my car first. So in bodybuilding, there's only 3 competitors in the entire bodybuilding in like the show. So the show was very small, which I knew it was gonna be small, and once again, this is like a warm-up show. I don't want to be like down about it, but it is truly like a warm-up show. Like when I go to Seattle, that is like the big show where I want to place, compete, be all that, like be competitive, that kind of thing. There were literally 3 guys in my class. 2 of them were masters. I was the only one not masters, but then one of the masters dropped down to open with me. So it was just like the 2 of us on stage. They were both really big. So honestly, I was like, damn, like these guys are huge. I do think I had good conditioning, which is what I wanted to bring, which is awesome. No idea how that will play out. And then basically I had to run, like not even kidding, run off stage, put on my classic trunks over my bodybuilding trunk, so you have time to change, get a regloss or anything like that, and get right back up there for classic. Also, they do a weird thing where it's like a 30-second freestyle before you go up and then do your quarter turns and stuff like that. So overall, just a very unique experience to say the least. The show started at 10 o'clock. I was done at 10:15. They did bodybuilding and classic both in 15 minutes, which I think is insane. The core turns were very quick, so my posing, I didn't really get a chance to sell in my poses. There's like quarter turn to the right, quarter turn to the right, quarter turn to the right. So that was very, very quick. Unfortunately, I don't think I really got any footage of that. No one that once again, I know was there. I had some people like some what we call acquaintances, but none of my friends or family were there, so I didn't get any footage of that. But I will get footage tonight at the finals, I promise you that. I'll have Katie, my sister, my mom, my dad, all of them there for my posing routine, as well as I think we'll do maybe some lineups as well. Who knows? I think I looked okay, but once again, I don't really have footage. I might have, I don't even know. I think you have to pay for pictures as well. Regardless, we are very tan. I look ridiculous, but we're gonna head home. I get some food in like an hour or two though. Like I don't know. It's a weird day. The show was, I don't know, not like poorly run because I don't know what's supposed to be like, but it just didn't seem right. It seems like less people means more time per person, and they're not going to try to just rush you through it. But yeah, we'll see. Not the best experience so far for my first show, but hopefully it gets better from here. And yeah, we're going to head home and show you guys my next meal. But I did have, let's see, I had 1 Rice Krispie treat, 2 salt packets, and some water, and then a little bit of water between bodybuilding and classic, but no repump up, no more carbs, anything like that. But yeah, let's just say I don't think this show was the greatest run, but I guess finals we'll find out even more. All right, I'm about to dig into my 4th meal of the day. It is just some more chicken, potatoes, rice cakes, and peanut butter. 2 rice cakes, 150 grams of peanut butter. Then I'm gonna head back down to the venue because I feel like this morning I was extremely rushed to get on stage, didn't have time to pump. I assume they're gonna have to fix my spray tan, get gloss on me. And just with everything that happened this morning, I'd much rather get there and almost get my pump early because of how quick they are to get us on off stage, do my posing routine. But my little sister, Katie, my parents will be there, and they're hopefully gonna get me more footage because I feel like the last 2 days, all I've been doing is this, showing you guys what I'm eating and then talking to you. So hopefully we can actually get some footage because backstage, I don't have anyone with me, so I can't really film myself like pumping up or getting pumped up. I can just really talk to you guys and also want to be respectful of other people, other competitors. I will have Isaac in Seattle as on a guest pass or a trainer's pass. So that'll be very nice to have. And I'll also probably have one for Katie on my 4th show. So I'll definitely get more backstage footage for all of those shows. But this show, yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I'm gonna hold all my thoughts till after finals. But yeah, we're gonna head down there, and this honestly might be one of the last clips before you guys see me on stage. Hopefully, once again, we get good footage. I can show you that with you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and head down. All right, I'm gonna go.
Give me something, Jack. Give me something. Give me something. All right, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Tell me, let's go, let's get ready, and then I stand over here for 15 minutes.
Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face front. Front double bicep. Front lat spread. Relax. Your favorite side chest. Face the rear, rear double bicep. Rear lat spread. Relax, side tricep, either side. Face front, abdominal and thigh. And your favorite, most muscular. Gentlemen, you have 30 seconds to pose down. Who's your favorite, guys? Is it the lightweight winner, Jack Perez? He's holding his own against that light heavyweight winner, Frank Lagarde. Gentlemen, if I could have you please come to the side diagonal. Closest to the judge, news guy. Thank you very much, Kelsey. At the 2023 NPC Natural Kentucky Championships, we are very proud to hand that large cup plus the weightlifting belt to our overall men's bodybuilding champion, number 2, Frank Lagarde. Second place in our open class B, that's earned by number 3, Jack Perez. That means our winner is number 4. Let's congratulate TJ Jordan. Gentlemen, your favorite classic pose. Thank you, gentlemen. You may exit the stage.
All right, so we left the venue. This time we do have a little bit of footage. I might actually do like a little bit of a voiceover to try to explain things, because like honestly, I'm very new to this. This was the first show I've ever done, and I'm still kind of confused at how things work. But basically what happened was, so bodybuilding, there's only 3 competitors in all of bodybuilding. When bodybuilding typically there's like true novice, and then also open. And only 2 of us did open because 2 of them were masters, which is like they were older people. Excuse me. And then the guy that I lost to, so I was the only person in my class lightweight bodybuilding, and there was a light heavyweight who I think is like 20 pounds over, so like I'm like right around 150. I think he's probably around 170, 175 for like the light heavyweight. And then him and I went against each other, and he's the one that like beat me for the overall bodybuilding when I came in first in my class by default, because I was the only one in my class. And then we went on to classic physique, and that had actually, I think, 6 total competitors, but a few true novice, only a few open. And that one actually had, I believe, I wanna say 4 all in class B. And so that was like the one we all 4 went up together, and I came in second in class B. But honestly, at this point, it's more so just like I got the experience. I did my posing routine, which I think looked pretty good. My conditioning for this show was a million times better than this morning. This morning was a shit show, to say the least. I could not get a pump. I had like no food, no time. I was cold. And this afternoon I came in looking so much better. I wish I had footage from this morning to kind of compare like how I looked this morning to how I look now in the evening, but unfortunately we didn't get any. So we're just gonna go off that. But yeah, so we came first in our class by default because we were the only one in bodybuilding lightweight, and second in classic physique class B, which is height based, so it's like 5 to 8. But the guy that beat me, honestly, props to him. He is huge. What?
A wedding.
Oh, damn, there's a wedding right there. But his legs were massive. Hopefully, the screen will show you. But I'm very, very pleased with the condition I brought. I just wish this morning I would have had a better pump, but also, once again, first show I've ever done. I had no idea what I was doing this morning, so I came back and I had a much better evening show, in the sense that I got there early, got my tan fixed up, got oiled up, and I got a proper pump, where this morning I did not feel like I got a pump at all. But yeah, now we're gonna head home. I need a shower. It's my mom's birthday, as I mentioned earlier, so we're going out to dinner. But yeah, I'm back on prep. I'm now 14 days out from the show in Seattle. So we're gonna go to dinner. I'll probably just have like literally just a filet, no sides, maybe some vegetables, and maybe like a bite of cake because it's my mom's birthday. But yeah, tomorrow we start back up to basically dig for the next 10 days. Oh, look at the dogs.
Yay!
Dig for the next 10 days and then peak again for Seattle. I'm excited for those shows. But yeah, regardless, I will say, as a whole, I think the day has been anticlimactic. Like, honestly, if this was the only show I did and I didn't have 3 more to go, I would have been like, that was such a waste of 9 months.
Mad.
And not the fact that I didn't place well, because I brought the best package I could, and obviously I want to win, I'm competitive, but like, if I just don't think
there's like no competition.
Yeah, it was a small show.
Yeah, because it was small. I'm not saying that the other people didn't look good. It was just like,
and even if
you
I
by default had to win your
class. Yeah, it wasn't competitive. It wasn't like, honestly, it wasn't that fun. Like, I'll admit, like, I feel like I didn't have a good time. They felt like they just rushed us through it. Like, they didn't care about the competitors. They just like wanted to move us through. Like, our finals took 30 minutes. That was for everyone to do their, I mean, it was a small show. But yeah, so I'm gonna say today, anticlimactic. I'm very, very happy I have more shows to do, because if I sacrificed 9 months for that right there, I would be so pissed. I'd be like, that was a waste of a show. I'm never doing, well, also, I will never do NPC shows again, just in general. But it was just convenient. It was a last minute show we added. And like I said, the original countdown was always for the show in Seattle. So that's gonna be the big thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down, spend time with Katie, my family, celebrate my mom's birthday at dinner. And then, so this will probably actually be the end of this video. And then tomorrow I'll film 2 weeks out, back on like that regular grind. So this is kind of like a little bit of a show day vlog. It was very hectic. But once again, anticlimactic is the theme of the day. Show, anticlimactic. The getting up on stage, anticlimactic. But once again, it was a practice run. We'll go to Seattle with Isaac and my coach, and I'm very, very pumped for that. Hopefully that's a better experience, because right now, if that was my only experience, I would never do this again. But we'll see how that goes. Without further ado, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Ask any questions down in the comments below. Once again, I might throw up like a little voiceover of like my posing routine or something, just to talk to you guys and kind of explain more. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.